Hey everybody, it's Teresa with High Mesa Standards again. And today we are switching up the whelping pin one more time. This time what we're doing is we're taking that section right there that I usually open up for their food area, and I am adding a crate. So it's kind of a large crate. I would say medium to large. It's not the largest crate you can get by any means. But what I do is I open up these two gates right here. I slide in the crate. I bungee these two together so that they won't open any further and the dogs don't get out into the other area. If they do, it's still locked off, but they'll scream a lot. And I have the camera so I can hear them screaming. But anyways, I do that. And one thing I wanted to mention on these is that because you're adding a whole nother element that's not a completely closed area, a closed off area, that there's always the chance of puppies getting in trouble. So you have to be very careful with that. And in that, I mean that, like I said, I bungee these doors shut so they can't push through. If they can, you need to bungee them more. Excuse me. So I watch them carefully for the first, half hour or whatever. Like this one is eating the stuffing out of this bed. So somehow they found a hole. I'm gonna grab it real quick. Give, good girl. And I'm gonna have to take that out. Anyway, so I always make sure that the door is securely tied open where they can't untie it. This is gonna have to probably go a little bit higher, I'm seeing, because now that the puppies are back in here, I can see that they're probably tall enough to reach it. Let me see here. Come here, Princeton. Yeah, see, he can probably bite it. I'm not sure, but I'm lifting him. So anyways, you just need to just think about all of the accidental things that could happen. Another thing is down here at the bottom, get out of the way, baby. Right down here at the bottom, they have these openings, and their little feet are like, when they get under there, their feet go like this and they get stuck and wedged under there, and they can really get hurt like that. They can even break a foot or a leg if they get to, start thrashing around. So you want to make sure that you somehow close that off so that their feet can't get stuck in there. I usually stuff something in there that's really big that they can't unwrap or whatever, or I'll tape it off with electrical tape or something, duct tape. And then also I've started, sorry, I'm getting whining you all around. I've started taping their mats down. They still will chew them up, but they last a little bit longer, but they're starting to chew and, really explore textures and things. So they're going to pull things apart and they're going to tear things up, because that's what puppies do. And that's how they learn. And so, I tape it down for now so that it will last just a little bit longer. And it's really, like I said, they're not going in here very often. The one that I took out of here has lasted like 3 days, so before it got peed on. So then we've got the water bottle. That's been here, but they have just now decided that it's when they chew on it, water comes out. And so they're really excited about that. So now all of a sudden, it's gone down to almost empty. And it was for days and days and days, it was full. They just didn't get it. And they had water bottles sitting or water buckets, pails, pans, whatever you call it, dishes, sitting right next to it on the ground. And so they were drinking out of there, but they weren't drinking out of the bottle. They were chewing on it, but now they're realizing when I chew on it, water comes out. So if I stick my tongue on the end, then like that, isn't that cool? I just think, I don't know, I'm geeking out on puppies. But anyways, they are doing really good. They're super smart. And the reason that I start the introduction of the crate like this is because it's very non-invasive. They can go in, they can go out, they can, play in there, they can sleep in there, and I'll find them, like almost all of them in there at one time, just piled in there sleeping. So we want them to get comfortable with being in a crate so that when I do start real crate training, I put them in there, they don't go, what is going on and why am I in here? They see this as just another sleeping area. So it conditions them. It's conditioning. Everything that I do for them is conditioning them to life in a home with different situations. Every person's life is different. And so every puppy is going to go to a different home. We want them to be well-rounded and stable for every home as much as we possibly can. You're still gonna have your puppy issues. Puppies are puppies, they chew, they, like mine does, take your underwear out the dog door and you have to go marching around the backyard picking up your clothing every morning. But that is how they learn things, and that, you know, they're just puppies. And so with poodles, the puppy period seems to be about 1.5 years. They start calming down. 2 years, they start really mellowing out and stop their chewing. Until then, they need to be well supervised. They need to be well trained. You need to give them a word. They need to speak English. And the only way that they can learn English is by you using English to them, the same word for every action, every single time. And so I am actually really excited. I'm going to try and start putting notes together for a training video for people that buy my puppies. When they go home, they can start training and teaching English to their puppies. And I'm going to teach you how to teach English to your puppies so that they have manners in the house. And it's not an independent teaching like obedience is, where you sit down and train your puppy for 20 minutes. It is an all day, everyday thing that is incorporated into your daily living, that you give them words for and teach them English language with. So I'm really excited about doing that. I have somebody who is going to videotape the sessions. And, you know, I'm not really a type of person to do this kind of thing, but I really think it would help my puppy owners. And that's what I'm all about, is I want my puppies to go to healthy homes, and I want the parents of these puppies to be happy and to be able to also train their puppies, you know, because not everybody is a trainer, and that's okay. They just gotta have a few choice zingers that they've got in their pocket to be able to speak to their dogs and train efficiently, efficiently. So yeah, that's it for today. Crate Training 101. I got to get that stuff taped off and get it ready for them. But I hope you guys are blessed by the puppies. Hope you have a blessed day. Blessings all.